Hi researchers, if you are watching this, I see that you have made it to my library hack website. Today in this video I'm going to be showing you how to cite a book, actually an ebook, in MLA format and put your citation onto an MLA Works Cited page. Let's go ahead and get started. First things first, this is what the JCC library webpage looks like in case you've never been here. We are going to first find an item. I'm going to go to electronic resources. I'm going to scroll down as I'm looking for a book, and I'm going to decide on using eBrary. And it gives you a description, and you can either read online or you can download these ebooks to a mobile device. eBrary is one of my favorite things to use for doing research. Now, since I'm not currently a JCC student, I'm a student at East Carolina, I'm going to show you what it looks like accessing it from the East Carolina page, because each page will look a little bit different, but when you click on this, you will have to log in with your JCC username and password, and it will take you to where you can search for books on certain topics. I'm going to show you a search that I've already done. In eBrary, I was looking for books on school desegregation, and I located this item here. Let's say that I pulled a few pieces out of it. I cited them within my paper, and now I need to put all of this information on an MLA Works Cited page. MLA is the Modern Language Association. They update how they like citations to be done pretty frequently, and one of the nice things is that you no longer have to do citations by hand. You can use a citation builder. One of the ones I highly recommend is the one from NC State, and UNC Chapel Hill also has one. If you're back on my library hack webpage, these are located in the bottom left-hand corner, and you can click and go directly there. So this is my bibliographic information that I'm going to need to create my citation. I'm going to go to the NC State Citation Builder, which I've already opened up in a separate tab. And I want to cite a book, and it's going to give you several options. So I'm citing a book, and the citation style I'm using right now is MLA 7. And it's going to give you this nice pre-populated form. And all you have to do is select if it's a print book or a digital book. For our cases here today, it's a digital book. And now I'm going to fill in my information. What I like to do is I drag these over to juxtapose them so that I can easily click from one to another. So as I'm looking here, my contributor is going to be my author. If I had more than one author, I could add or detract authors using the plus and minus sign over here. And that's the first piece I'm going to fill in. So it tells you my author is David J. Armour, and you can either copy and paste or go over and type this in. Let's double check our spelling. And the title of the book. And I'm just using shortcuts on my keyboard, Control-C for copy and Control-V for paste. Holding those down, paste that in. Publication information. Going to go over here. Tells me my publisher is Oxford University Press. Again, using those keyboard shortcuts. Location. Tells me it was published in the United States. And sometimes it might give you a specific city. Always go by what the bibliographic information tells you. And it was published in 1995. Website or database title that I'm using to locate this is Procrest eBrary. And my date accessed, it pops up a nice calendar. I'm going to select the date which I accessed this information. So let's say I accessed this information on the 3rd. I can press submit, and it's going to give me this nice citation. So it spits that out for you. And again, I'm using my keyboard shortcuts because I now want to put this on my Works Cited page. I've already opened up a Word document here. And as you know, when you create a Word document, MLA uses Times New Roman, 12-point font, and I need to center my title, which is Works Cited. Always keep in mind your Works Cited page needs to be double-spaced and in alphabetical order. And again, using my keyboard shortcuts, I'm going to paste in my citation. And then I can go in and change this if need be. Another thing you want to make sure you're doing is using what we call a hanging indent. So I'm just going to move this over and paste it back in. That is your hanging indent right there. And then I'd make sure I have a nice double space, and I could add in my next entry by simply going back. What I usually do is refresh the page, I clear my form, and I can go back and add in anything else that I would like to add. If I need to cite a scholarly journal article or an entire website, I can also go in and do those. If I need to cite a magazine article or even a chapter from this book, I can also click that and cite just the chapter from the book that I used. If you have questions, please use the comment form on the home page. I'd be happy to help.